Gloria, I think they got your number. I think they got the alias that you've been living under. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live and we gonna get started right now. Big Blue is in, first one in. He is ready. What is up, Big Blue? Raj X, how you doing? Big Sexy, what it do? SOP almost over and the hardest lane to go. Let's grind. All right, all right. Hold up. Let me get situated here. Air server up and running. Let me turn off my email client so it don't keep popping up with crazy things, notifications and whatnot. Relentless Grinds, what's up, man? Yep, Summer Pain almost over, man. Got all the points and paths. Can't wait to see my rewards. Well, I don't have all the paths done yet, but I'm working on it. Bobby! What is up, Bobby? All right, hold up. Let me check something right quick. All right, ain't looking too crazy. Let's see. No messages I need to reply to. All right. Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. Some reason my mouse, it was collecting a little something, so I had to blow off the dust. All right. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? We are now ready to get going. So this is what I've been up to. Been done the extra. Some of the trials I did a little bit there. My 5 stars should be coming off cooldown now, so we're going to jump into the basic. And I've run 2 rounds of my 6 stars, I think. And I got the T4 basic one done. I didn't really do much grinding last night, so this morning I did a little bit because I woke up. I went to bed early and woke up like 2 in the morning. And I grinded just to like 9 million. And then I went to sleep, woke back up, grabbed my 6 stars, did a, oh, no. I did get up to 9 million. Then a little bit later this morning, I did the 6-star round. I think it was a little after 8 a.m. When I did that. So they'll be ready tonight in another 6 hours or so. Let me see. Yeah, 7.5, 6.5, because those are the ones that are taking the longest. So yeah, they'll be ready in about another 6 hours or so. Zane Smith, what's up? How you doing, man? Parasite, hello. How you doing? Pulled 6-star Cull from the compensation and 5-star Jabari from the Nexus. Nice. How y'all liking that compensation, man? I'm loving it. By the way, ain't claimed it yet. Just so y'all know. So if you're asking me what I got, gotta wait for the video because I ain't claimed it. I want to finish the SOP first. That's going to give me, should give me enough for like 5. See, I've got 16,610. When I get the complete or the exploration, I should be able to do another 3. And if I can get enough 6-star shards by then, we can have a nice 6-star opening. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, but maybe not. We'll see. What up, Shaedow? The update seems to be pretty good without bugs. I haven't had any crash till now. Parry decks working smooth. Parasite. Hold on. Let me check something. I was that a server side? Where are you? There you are. Was that a server side update or client side one? Because I don't remember. I think I did all the update. Let me look. Yeah, I don't have anything to update other than Cash App there. So it must have been, I must have already did the update for that. And I got to tell you guys, I'm noticing it. I am noticing it. It went smooth. So let me show you guys something. It was server side? Okay. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Yeah. That was me earlier today. Schmack, schmack. And guess what? That entire run, I used She-Hulk for Venom and the Hydra Adaptoid. Soloed both of them with She-Hulk. And my parry and dex were working so beautifully. My total number of revives for that run was like 12. And it was only because I messed up. It was beautiful. A couple of times I remember it was almost done, and then all right, hold on. It's just yeah. So you can see I got the science one now done. All right. Let's turn that off. So it went so nice. It was actually almost fun. You know, every time I evaded, it evaded. I didn't get hit by the special one. It was beautiful. I didn't realize that the update had done something to it. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous run. The best run so far in terms of fun. So hopefully that'll continue. All right, let's hit up the arenas. And let's get in here because I want to finish up. I am going for Peni. We're still on target to get Peni, but I do want to what do you call it? I do want to get to 12 first, and then it's all in on the featured. I don't have to worry about it after that. Mr. Frankie Beans, what's up? How you doing, man? Zane Smith, no, we are not getting the compensation again as far as I know. Wolf, good afternoon, sir. How you doing? But yeah, after that run, I actually felt good. I actually felt good about it. Normally, I'm hating it because I was using a ton of revives for stuff that was not my fault. This run, 12. 12, guys. I had to go back and look because I looked to see how many revives I had on hand. And then I went back to check to see how many I had left. I used up, I think it was one of the level 3 60%ers. And I used up, oh man, how many? About 8. I think it was about 8 level 2s. And the rest were the level 1s. I had like 3 or so. And I haven't even touched the compensation, as you saw earlier. Still have those to collect. And 2 paths. So I'm probably going to do another path tonight. And then we'll see how I'm feeling. Whether I want to finish it up tomorrow or do I feel like doing another run. I'm leaving the hardest one, Mysterio. And we changed things up. I was talking to some folks in KT1's line group. And I swapped things up. Like you saw She-Hulk, I wasn't gonna use She-Hulk. I'm so happy I did, but I wasn't gonna use her. I was gonna use I-Bomb for Mysterio. And I already knew that was gonna be, you know, a long fight or whatever. And folks were like, no, you should use Apocalypse for that. And I'm like, all right, well, I was gonna use Apocalypse for the Venom symbiote, Adaptoid. I keep saying symbiote. I don't know why. Adaptoid, the Hydra Adaptoid. I was gonna use him for that, but like, you know, you'll hear a lot of times, almost anybody can do that fight. It doesn't really require a specific counter. She-Hulk made it very easy. Got the solo on both of them. Very easy. Didn't even heal up between the fights. It was beautiful. Didn't go very far along, and I didn't record it, and I should have, just so you guys could see it. But if you've watched me do She-Hulk versus Venom before, it's the same thing. It was exactly the same as I used Venom in what was it? It was an event quest, I think. I knew that was gonna happen. There we go. But yeah, it was a very straightforward She-Hulk fight. I didn't do anything special. Woohoo! Didn't knock him down. And as she got Furies, it taunted him. So we were just baiting out specials. Never had to evade a special 2 at all. Never saw a special 2. And she rocked for it. And by the way, I kept my suicides on. So that was a path done with suicides, and I boosted. All right. JPZ Tech, what's up, man? How you doing? My MCOC shows update, but when I click it, open, it only says play. Yeah, if it was a server side, then there's no nothing to download. All right, had to get that armor up on there. Get that up in you. Get it, get it. Nice job, Shaedow. I was just watching MSD fight with She-Hulk. Yeah, it was a very easy and straightforward. I got hit a couple of times because I was trying to time the heavy attacks with the Adaptoid, but that Adaptoid fight was very easy. Very, very straightforward. Didn't have to worry about the Unstoppable as long as you managed it. But even when he got an Unstoppable, you could cancel it out with She-Hulk. So it wasn't like you had to wait it out even. You know, bait out his heavy attacks. He fired it off, counter with your heavy. It don't matter if he had if he was unstoppable or not. Oh, it was awesome. I'm doing great. Okay, I still need to do the initial clear of SOP. Yeah, with the compensation, Reaper, by the way, what's up? With the compensation they just gave us, even if you don't want to do full exploration, just do a path. And honestly, if you wanted to get all of the objectives, choose one path and then just do it with every class. And that'll get you all the objectives and you'll get all the rewards. You won't get the exploration rewards, you know. But yeah, no reason, and there was no way I was not going to do at least one path. But I started right off from the start knowing that I wanted to do all of them. And I have a much more confidence now because that last run, my controls worked beautifully and I was actually able to do the fight. That, I would actually go into Act 6 and face that Grandmaster. Okay? I have much more confidence now fighting him when I'm not getting hit by his special one every time. That was so frustrating. You know, I saw him doing his animation and I'm like, okay, dash. He didn't move, I got hit. Blunder. Now, mind you, the path that I did, you can only have 3 blunders before it's game over, man. Game over. So I had to be able to stick everything and not blunder, because once you got hit by a special one, that was going to be game over on that path. So I'm very happy that they've addressed it. It went beautifully. My controls were on like they used to be. I left that when I got done with that path, I was actually singing. I was like, yeah. And you saw at the end, you saw me. I just paused it and was like, yeah, that's right. I still seem to mess up a bunch on his 3rd phase. That's the inverted controls. I'm getting better at it. Much better. This last run, I think I used 2 of my revives on that phase. And I got lucky a couple of times. Like one time, I actually got 3 blunders. Now, here's the problem. She-Hulk can't put a damaging effect. And I kept getting that. And also, the knock me down, I couldn't seem to do it with She-Hulk. I had to just ignore it. I tried to knock me down and twice. And I got wrecked. So I was like, nope. Can't do it then. So I got 3 blunders right as he went wounded. And it was inverted control. So I'm like, yeah, slice. I was like, yeah. And so I got lucky like that to get through that phase faster. And I know a couple of revives were on the final phase. I only used 1 revive on the 1% phase, but getting him to the 1%, I think it was like 2, maybe 3. But what I learned is that for that final phase, 1%, just go ahead and heal all the way up. And then try to stay. And I got lucky on that one that you just saw. And he played right. He fired heavies off. He dashed back a lot. And I started intercepting a lot more. That seems to be the key. If he's aggressive in that final phase, that's good. So I was like, boom, 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 all the time, eating away at the clock. And don't try to do 3 hits. I did that and was getting wrecked. So I'd be like, intercept, pop, pop, back off. Intercept, pop, pop, back off. And when I saw that he was, the timer was just about to go, and I still had almost all my health left, it wouldn't have mattered if I got hit. He wasn't going to survive to take me out, because he doesn't really do that much damage. And so, boom, we got him. Let me go do this update. JPZ, apparently it's a server-side one. I already did the update, unless you're talking about the last update we had. When was it? Yesterday? I'm going to push for 3 or 4 objective runs. I don't know if I'm a run for exploration. I may try it. As you see, I did it over time. I got 2 paths. I still have the Emma Frost and Ghost path to do. And I also have, of course, the Mysterio. And I expect the Mysterio one to take a lot of revives, but it's not going to take as many as it would have if the controls weren't working. Yesterday, I changed my mind after I got the compensation. There was nothing to lose, so use them to do a single run. There you go. That's what's up. I'm pleasantly surprised that they did what they said and gave us the compensation before the end of the month, because they could have done it today too, by the way. And it was revives. I expected them to give us maybe compensation, but no revives, but they gave us revives, so it helps. It helps you get through. You know, I had a lot of my stash left, but with the way the controls were running, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get through these paths with the stash I had left. But now I should be able to do it without any without using any units. My 5-star dual crystal don't show. There has been some wonky things that I've seen happening. In one video that I made, all my champions disappeared. All of them. I was in the middle of arena, and suddenly I got disconnected with a message that said they couldn't find the arena. I restarted, came back. I had none of my champions. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on? That scared me. I was like, what? I didn't know what was happening. So I restarted, and they came back. And when it came back, I should have taken a screenshot. Oh wait, I did take one screenshot. Hold up. Let me transfer it up to my computer. Oh, I didn't send it up. Okay. Hold on, let me yeah, there it is. Show you guys this. It's just an image, so it's up real fast. All right. This is what it looked like. That scared the mess out of me. Look at that. I was like, what in the world is going on? You see, everything looks okay. It's my account. I got my units. I got all the crystals. But look, where's my Namor as my top champ? Because I didn't have any. Look at my champions. More champions. I was like, I had none. I said, what is going on? But yeah, that scared me good. In the middle of my grind. All right, hold on. Let me turn air server back on. Yeah, right in the middle of my grind. I think I have enough resources to do the initial clear at least. I have the resources, we're gifted, and I have like 850 units. Yeah, I think you can do at least one path. If you don't have any stash, I think you can do one path. I think I'm going to have to turn off Suicides for Mysterio Land. I see a bunch of SP1 doing that run. Yeah, I got to see if I'm going to need to do a lot of specials with Apocalypse. If I am, then I'll turn them off. But I think for this, I didn't turn them off for this path. And for the Emma Frost, I'm probably not going to turn them off there. I might. But whatever tech I use, whatever tech I use is going to be suicide friendly. So I won't need to turn them off. But yeah, that was a friend of mine from college. I've talked to you about her before. This is the young lady who got involved with the bad boy, one of the guys that I, used to hang out with. And he took her through the sewer. She got addicted to drugs and alcohol, had to go to rehab. She was down here in Georgia when I got here. I saw her in church one day, and I was like, hey, I didn't know you were down here. And so we reestablished our thing. She was scared because she was trying to leave her reputation behind. And she was scared when she saw me. She was like, oh no, people that know me from, college are here. But it turned out okay. Well, eventually she went and moved to live with her mom and go to rehab down closer to her mom. So she have a little bit of support because she was alone here. Other than me, she just had the wrong kind of friends, So she wanted to get away from it all. And I got a new phone. And she is the only one that I talk to on WhatsApp. She's the only reason that I put WhatsApp on that phone. And so I installed it and sent her a text because I hadn't heard from her in a while. And she had replied to me yesterday. And I texted her again this morning, and that was her responding to me. See, those videos pushing me to a 5-star rank 5 She-Hulk. Oh, she's good. I ranked her up. I knew she was good. Even though you don't see me using her, she's good. And I might use her a lot more. But she came through. That lane especially, oh, I might go through it again. Not the Grandmaster again, but maybe I'll go through it after I'm done. And just to show how those fights went, but we'll see. Probably not. I'm not one that likes to go back over content that I've completed if there's nothing in it for me. But yeah, She-Hulk MVP for Venom and the Adaptoid. See, I need to take my She-Hulk to 455. Bring her all the way up. Take her all the way up. I don't get the objectives though, since I'm still cab. Oh, okay. In that case, just get that completion. Ugh. Come on. Give it up. No, no, no. Give it up. Okay, don't give it up. Just die. Slam! What's up, man? How you doing? Epinosis, what's up? Did you finish SOP yet? Now that we got more people, I'll show it again. That's the Venom Adaptoid path that I used She-Hulk with. 12 revives. That is half of the revives I used when my controls weren't working on the second and third path. But they're working. They were working in the fight, and it actually made the fight somewhat fun, believe it or not. As much as I don't like long fights, it actually made it a little fun. Just to have my controls working so that I could actually fight. Let's see. Let's do that. So there you go. So you can see that was me getting the science one down. So I got 2 paths left. Emma and Mysterio. Mysterio will go last. And I will probably, I will probably do a path again tonight. And maybe another one, the Mysterio one tomorrow when I wake up. And I got some time because it's going to take a minute. Especially with the 8 competence, it's going to take a little bit. Once I'm out of the first phase. Oh yeah, I had a little bit of trouble. I ended up using a revive on the first phase. Just, you know, getting used to it again. And it was all me. I just kind of messed up. Blundered. And I was like, oh man, that's right. That's right. But then it went so smooth that I was singing. I seem to get slightly better with the Grandmaster. Yeah. Jesper Egelon Boog Beckenis. What's up? How you doing, man? I probably messed up the boog, but I tried. But how you doing, Jesper? I got to keep trying to do it so I don't forget. Old man brain. Gotta keep on repetition. It was funny to remember some people's names. What I used to do is I would look at them and just repeat their names in my head. And it's funny because if they caught me looking at them like that, I wasn't really seeing them. And so they'd be like, what? What's going on? And I'm like, oh, wait, what? No. You know, all they saw me doing is staring at them. So I try to do it when they're not looking. Because then they think I'm creepy. You got Cavalier today. Nice. Congratulations, man. Are you going to try to do SOP? Summer of Pain, an initial clear? Let's do that. Dude was so fun to fight the Grandmaster last night. Went with I-Bomb on Mysterio. I was gonna do I-Bomb on Mysterio, but folks were like, use Apocalypse. I had several people say that Apocalypse seemed to do better, you know, and I'm like, okay. Because I had Apocalypse for Venom and the Adaptoid. But honestly, I was not looking forward to that fight with Apocalypse, even though, you know, it would have worked. Wow. It was not letting me do my special while he was doing that. I'm like, tap, 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 tap. But She-Hulk made that path a breeze. And God Joa, welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you for giving that follow on Twitch. Appreciate you, man. How are you doing? Welcome to the family. Corey, what's up, man? You explored SOP last night? Whoa, nice. Cost me more units than it probably should have. Took forever with the Mysterio path. I'm saving that one for last. I got 2 paths left. And that's one of them. But after my run, I'm feeling much more confident with the Grandmaster because when I went to evade, it actually evaded. It made things so much nicer when you could actually evade the special one. I didn't miss any special ones. Now with She-Hulk, the problem was there were 2 prompts that I didn't seem to be able to do. Inflict a damage, which they kept doing that to me. It would be like the first prompt all the time. And knocking him down, I can't seem to get the spacing. And so I just said, never mind, not gonna even worry about it with She-Hulk. Now, I did knock him down with Corvus. That was easy. That one worked out great. So, but yeah, we'll see. The 3 blunders meant I had to stick it. And if the controls weren't working, that was going to be a nightmare. So I'm very happy that they were working for me. And I hope they continue to work. Maniac, what's up? How you doing, man? Taz the Immortal, what is up? Good morning, Shadowverse. What's up, T. Smith? How you doing, man? Let's see. J Mania, what's going on? Hold on. I'll read you in a minute. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. I like for the most part, the compensation was nice, and with the glory allows us to pick our rank up materials that we need. Only wonder I have is they also said they were giving us a gift for, being patient. So we might get something else. I don't know. But that reward was juicy. I don't know, J-Mania, if it's still coming or not. Or if there is anything else coming. I don't know. But it'd be nice. But this reward, this compensation was tight. William, what's up, man? How you doing? But I watched some others. You know, you're not going to be able to please everybody. And there were some that weren't that excited about the compensation. And, you know, they really were wanting the game to just be fixed and stuff like that. Well, what and it's valid. It's a valid opinion. The one thing that I always try to keep in mind when I listen to other YouTubers is where they're at in the game, because it's going to make a difference. That compensation was spicy for me. And I saw that Nexus and I'm just like, wow. Remember, I spent 4,000 units to get a Nexus crystal. Remember that when they had that offer? And I bought 2 of them. So for me, Nexus crystals are spicy because I don't have that many 6-star champions. But the people who, you know, it's not really that spicy for, oh man, I forgot I was a mutant. There we go. Their accounts are much more developed than mine. They have many. They probably have like well over 100, 150, 6 stars. For them, that's not that juicy. And I can understand that. It's like how I feel about 5-star. That 5-star Nexus, there's some 5 stars I don't have. Still don't have a Namor. Still don't have Terrax. But I don't care. Oh, and I was tempted to use Namor on the Emma and Ghost path. See if I could do that cheese that I saw. Fun thing in war this morning, throw an SP3 with my Doom, and the opponent wasn't stunned. Ooh, that ain't good. Had an awesome pull from the comp package, got a 5-star Aegon and a 6-star Domino. Well, there you go. That's what's up. T. Smith, congratulations, man. All right. I've had the same thing happen months ago. All my champs were gone. Oh, wow. I'm way behind. Good night. All right, hold up, guys. Let me catch up. Whoops. Let me catch up to the chat. I just realized that I'm a good 20 minutes behind. I've had the same thing happen months ago. All my champs were gone except 1 stars. Then when I rebooted, I had like 500 new champs. Yeah, I had like over 800 new champs. Factory reset of your account. Let's see, was this bug 2 months back? Even I got the same bug. No, this happened yesterday, I think it was. All right, yeah, I was erased for real. Finished SOP today, Maniac. Awesome, awesome. Been farming for a week and a half. Y'all saw the farming I did, and that was it. I haven't done any more farming, and that compensation is going to look juicy because I'm going to have more health potions. Oh, yeah, I like that compensation. Relentless Grinds, what's up? I got the 1-shot on Mysterio with I-Bomb, but used like 7 on Rogue. Yeah, that Rogue fight don't look like it's going to be fun. But I've been told that Apocalypse it's a little bit better. So we'll see. I did see, I think MSD do that fight, so I'll watch and see if I can pick up some tips. You know you want to pull out that G2099? No, I do not. Yeah, you know I don't. All right, Bobby, take care, man. See, this is the first time I'm seeing you happy after doing a long content. Exactly, Parasite, because my controls worked. And I was nailing that fight. I was doing my intercepts, and he was acting aggressive. He didn't act like he did in the other, the second and the third runs. He was passive in those runs. I would try to intercept, and he would intercept me because he wasn't dashing at me. In this one, none of that. So yeah, it was awesome. Ronin is even better than She-Hulk for Venom Adaptoid. Yeah, you can do that cheese, but then I didn't like him for the Grandmaster. Have you seen anybody use Ultron for Emma Frost? Yes, I have, JPZ. On Kit, Sharma used Ultron for the Emma Frost path. So how do we, and he has a video up, by the way. So how do we get these Mystic Crystals? I see I can only get but 1,000 in the store. Yeah, and that's all I have. So I don't know. Shadow Moon, what's up, man? How you doing? So you save up to a SP1 for knock him down. Okay, that would have worked. But for some reason, when I was firing my special off, I was getting degen damage. I don't know why. I know Diablo is going to do bad against Rogue, but I'm looking forward to using him against Grandmaster. Yeah, I saw Diablo. I was able to awaken my Stealth Suit Spider-Man and now thinking of rank 3. What do you think? If you like him, yes, he's good. I don't use him. I have a 5-star rank 5, and the few times that I brought him in, I didn't really like him. I'm also finally jumping back into the higher tier alliance. Ooh. I personally love the comp, especially since I did 100% on SOP the night before. There you go. I love it because I'm still doing it. And now I might not even have to open up crystals to get more revives and stuff. So I'm really loving it. Now I'll probably use most of the rest of my revives on the Mysterio path. And I'm good with that. Astro, what's up, man? Lurking in the shadows. Woo! Slam! You just awakened your 6-star ghost. That's what's up, man. And $5 from J-Mania. Hold up. That is $3.96. Thank you, J-Mania. Looking for a new but respectful alliance to join for map 6 and 7 rewards. Does your alliance have a long list to wait to join, or know of a good alliance? I don't know of any other alliances. I'm out of the recruitment business. I was told that we have a waiting list. All right, let's get back to this. I was told we have a waiting list, but I'm not involved with that. What's your prestige? Because I know that's what they usually want to know. Mythic and legendary crystals are long-term ones. An update versions of GM and Cap. Okay, they stay in the game forever, so we have to form the crystals eventually. All right. Well, hello there, Lawrence. How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, I remember Kim Fields. One of my first screen crushes. Kim Fields and Alyssa Milano. Those were my early screen crushes. And they're both around my age, so I was around their age when I was watching them. There we go. Well, it only took me 3 revives with Ronin because I kept messing up evading his L1, and that path only allowed you up to 3 blunders. Okay. That's 3 revives on total, including the Grandmaster, because that's awesome. But yeah, 3 blunders, that was a little rough, but since my controls were working, it actually turned out not too bad. I don't think I got any blunders from missing an SP1. I got blunders from failing the challenge. Like when they did the knock me down, I had to ignore it. When they did the put a damage effect on, I just ignored it. And that's how I got my blunders. Right now, 12.2, but can maybe push it higher with SIGs. I don't even remember what the requirement is anymore. I know that my prestige is going to be going up. It will go up. And it won't be long. It won't be long. Let's see. Alyssa Milano is hot. She was a cutie when she was young. And she was a cutie when she got older. See, I watched her. She is 2 years younger than me. So I was watching her. Commando, she was the daughter. That's when I first saw her. And then, what was it? Who's the Boss? I watched that just for her. I ain't care about nobody else. That's who I watched it for. But yeah, I've watched her most of my early growing up. Her and Kim Fields, Facts of Life, and Who's the Boss? Oh yeah. I watch those all the time, all the way up into college. I'll be watching reruns, even. Yeah, on GM only. Oh, okay. They were easy. So I was gonna say, but that's still awesome. It took me 12 on GM, but they were because I messed up, not because of the controls. For me, that is awesome. And who knows, if I keep doing it, maybe I'll end up getting good enough that I would go down that. Maybe by the time I get around to Act 6, I'll be a pro. I mean, I've now fought him 5 times. Well, actually 6, including the one time for the completion of Act 6. So I'm not too worried about going in there anymore against him. 80% 5 stars, 20% 6 stars. Okay. Imagine knocking boots with Alyssa. Oh, let's not think of those things. But I thought of him a lot when I was a teenager. And then I watched Poison Ivy. Do you remember Poison Ivy when she was in it? I think it was Poison Ivy 2. I had mixed feelings because on the one hand, I got to see Alyssa doing naughty things on screen. And I had never seen her before doing that. It was a way that I hadn't seen her. But then, on the other hand, I actually liked Alyssa Milano as an actress, and I didn't want to see her ruin her career that way, because what happens a lot of times, you start making those types, that's what they want you to keep doing. Like Sharon Stone, they wanted her to keep doing those types of scenes. And that's what she started to become known for. And she played, what was it? What was the Western that she was in? It wasn't Tombstone. I forgot now the name of that movie, but she actually could act, and she didn't do any of the steamy, hot scenes that she had become known for. And people were like, wait a minute, she can actually act. Because she was getting parts for just hot, steamy scenes, you know, but she could actually act. And that's how I felt about Alyssa. I was like, on the one hand, I do like seeing her like that. You know, I'm a guy, and I had not seen her like that before. But I also didn't want her to wreck her career so that she was only doing those types of movies and such, you know? All right. Tom, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome. Judah, hello. Live long and prosper, my friend. Rizzo, We are back again. We are. How you doing, my friend? The legend is back. Back in the saddle again. I was going way back, Rizzo, to the days of Alyssa Milano and Kim Fields. Because them were my screen crushes for a while. Lisa Bonet. Oh, yes. For sure. The Quick and the Dead. That was it. Thank you, Relentless. She actually did a good job. That was actually a good film for her, you know? Whoops. Ah, well. I forgot that I always do that. Forgot to reset the filter. So I'm just hitting up the mutants. Alyssa is wifey though. She grew up nice, didn't she? Yeah, you're going way back. Welcome back, Carter. And another one. Was that? Because that's where Kim Fields got her start, and I was watching that one. That's what you heard me going, welcome back. That was a theme for that one. I don't know the words. Ooh, we got to get you, or something. But Kim Fields was the little mouthy daughter. Oh, man. Love that show. But it was for her. You know, who cared about the adults? She's my age. The Quick and the Dead, Gene Hackman, Leonardo DiCaprio, yep. Russell Crowe, yep. Yeah, it was a good film, and she did a great job. Once again, I'm at work, so I can only listen. Got to deliver this mail. Oh, that's cool. Get that mail delivered. So wait, so you can't see me? So I can make faces, and you won't know? Let me stop. Oh, hey. Easy now. Yeah, now you're gonna get it. Eat this. And that's what you get. Dr. J, what's up, man? How was the compensation found? It was lacking in the pots section, but hopefully it's not the final one. So here's a case in point, guys. This is what I was telling you guys. Depending on where you're at in the game and how your roster is looking, will determine how you see that compensation. Now, for me, the compensation was beast mode. But compare my roster to Dr. J's roster. We're not on the same level. A Nexus don't mean as much to him as it does to me. Those revives, the potions, they helping me get through this content, even though I haven't claimed it yet. And that Nexus is crazy for me. I spent 4,000 units for a Nexus. So you know, I thought it was good, but yeah. Hold up. But they might give some more, Dr. J. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but they might. Let's see. I don't remember Kim Fields on Welcome Back, Carter. I don't think it was called Welcome Back, Carter. That was a different show. Hold on. Baby, I'm Back. That's it. Baby, I'm Back is what it was called. I think. See if you can look that one up and tell me if I'm thinking of the right one. Baby, I'm Back. You see why I keep confusing the two? They both had back in the name. But yeah, it wasn't Welcome Back, Carter. Because I remember them in the classroom. That was so funny. But anyway, yeah, no, that wasn't Kim. I think it was Baby, I'm Back. Alyssa from 2019 and earlier is great, but the 2020 today, Alyssa is a horrible human being with her wokeness. I no longer follow her, Big Blue. My memories are of her in the past. I didn't even watch her in Charmed. So when you hear me talking about Alyssa, it's before Charmed. Although I hear she did good in Charmed. I just wasn't interested in watching it. Even for her. Woo! Hard to punish that. Gotta be quick. Oh boy. Ah, he just walking up. That's the thing. You know, attack, man. You little punk. Ooh, got you. Ha! Feel it. Can you feel it? What about Apollonia? Ooh, Apollonia. You know it. The compensation was good, but I wish we got some team revives. I do not want team revives. I would rather have the single revives. I ended up using up my team revives as single revives during the Summer of Pain. I'd rather them give me more singles than the team ones because I don't use them. Yeah, I mean, the Nexus was okay, but I prefer the actual shards. I need more revives and pots to stock back up. And see, I'm still doing it. I got 2 left. Two left. 2 paths left, guys. And TP, by the way, what's up, man? And this run actually had me happy because my controls work. And it was probably the best total run. Less than an hour it took me with She-Hulk. And I spent 12 revives total. And I have not claimed any of the compensation yet. So with this path, I have 4 done. So I do qualify for some shards, for some Sig Stones. I will do another path today. And I'll do the final Mysterio path tomorrow. Just knock it out. Take breaks if I need to. You know, because I know that one's going to be a grind. Okay, that's good. That's good. Woo! He tried to catch me out there, man. Nexus are rarely fun for me. I got a new 6-star OG Cap Marvel. Yeah. Kabam needs to give out non-expiring items. That would be nice. Napop! Is that Napop? What's up, man? How you doing? Stacy Dash. I remember Stacy Dash. Oh, yes. I remember her. I remember her eyes. Yes. I do remember Amber. She had my tongue on the ground. Dragon Man deserve awakening. If you don't have anyone else, he does benefit from his awakening quite a bit. He gets a lot more damage and he gets a lot more utility. So I would say yes. Now, would you do it over someone else? Depends on how much you like them. And if you're using a generic or not. Let's see. Since we're talking crushes, mine coming up with Janet, Maya. Oh, yeah. Mariah Carey. Mm-hmm. All of them. Carmen Diaz. Oh, yeah. Erykah Badu. Who you telling, man? Who you telling? Oh, no, no. I like me some Erykah Badu. Oh, yeah. We're here. We're here. We got similar tastes. We most definitely have similar taste. Napap! Welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you for giving me that follow. Appreciate you, man. Alrighty, let's keep going. With someone who has a roster like me, a 3-champ Nexus is crap. Yep, exactly. A chance I get a new champ out of 3 is very, very low. So the comment next to nothing. And that's what I was saying, Big Blue. The people who I have heard so far didn't really care about this one have the bigger rosters. Now, the revives and the health potions are probably more interesting than the Nexus for the big rosters. For me, that's another chance that I'll pull Doom to dupe him, Silver Surfer to dupe him, or a new Warlock, you know? So they're exciting for me. The comp does not make Kabam and I equal for the crap they've made me. Well, they may not be done. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Maniac, welcome back. But yeah, I don't know if it's the last compensation we're gonna get, but I think despite the fact that it didn't, you know, apply to everyone, it was really good compensation. You know, it was a really good compensation package. I liked it. Oh, I remember Stacey Dash. Most people remember Stacey Dash. Soon as he said Amber, I was like, oh yeah. I believe that was, I can't tell you whether that was the first time I ever saw her, but it's the first time I remember. There we go. I'm Cav. My 6-star was terribly ironic. I got Joe Fix It. Oh, Boss Hog, what's up, man? And I'm sorry to hear that. Alexander, how you doing, man? What's up? What's up? He's my only mystic. Then yeah. Now, I'm trying to think because he's good. He's good to awaken, and he does get a lot from his awakened ability. So I would say that he's worth a gem. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, Big Blue. The Nexus is a gift for sticking with them, but it doesn't compensate. Yeah. Maya was hot. Yes. Aaliyah, oh man. So here's the thing about Aaliyah. When she first came out, yeah, all of us were like, ugh. But then we found out how old she was. That kind of curbed it for me. I was like, oh, okay, she's younger than I thought she was. You know, I heard she was going with R. Kelly. I didn't know that R. Kelly had a thing for the really young, so I didn't know. And I found out how old she was. I was like, whoa. And that was that. Maya is still beautiful. I follow her on Instagram. Okay. Don't be a stalker. You better call Tyrone. Oh, yeah. Erykah Badu, man. You know it. And on and on and on and on. Love me some Erykah Badu. You know who else? Sade. Now, Sade, I wouldn't say she was like the most beautiful glamour. I mean, she looked good. But it was something about that attitude and listening to her singing. Fellas, I'd be a puddle. She'd come over to me and start singing. You know, I'd just be like, ugh. I'll be done. That'd be it. Y'all be like, LordShaedow, what happened to you, man? Huh? Who that? Where am I? Sade, man. Something about that sexy voice of hers. Get me every time. Paula Abdul. And I like Paula Abdul when she was dancing. Really good. Although I didn't really have the crush on her that I did on the others, though. But I liked her. Aaliyah was so good. I know, man. It hurt my heart when I heard that she had died. That hurt my heart, man. Woohoo! Oh, hey. Okay. I actually forgot to check back. Oops. I cleared my path and everything, and I did the rage node on Mini Boss Island, and I didn't feel like I had a good option for Bishop, but I meant to check back in, and if nobody had taken him, I was gonna just go against him with Nick Fury and just force my way through. Really good comp if you're a Thronebreaker. Under, you got shafted. Yeah, the Cav one wasn't so great. A 10 champ selector would be nice. That would have been really nice. All right. As if they'd ever do that. Maybe on Cyber Weekend. Maybe. Kabam, you got a Joe fix these bugs. King Singe, what's up? What do you think about Biden decision on Afghanistan? No politics. We do not discuss politics here. But what's up, man? How you doing? Everyone, make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Big Blue and Pedro. Did I say what's up to you, Pedro? I know I read your comment before, but what's up, man? But yeah, it didn't bother him. Would have bothered me. I told y'all a story about one young lady that really liked me, and she was only 6 years younger than me. I thought she was like 8 or 9 years younger than me. 8 or 9 years younger. And I was like, not having it. Okay. Now, my attitude is different now. I won't chase after someone really young like that, but I won't just push them away like I did her, because for all the youth that she had, she passed away. I got to find a picture of her, and I'll show you guys a picture of me, her, and her daughter. And it was funny. Everybody thought that because it looked like a family picture, and she would have loved it to be a family picture. But she passed away, brain aneurysm. And that made me think, you know what? I'm sitting here hung up over age, you know, and we're not talking, you know, 30 years younger than me. You know, I didn't even want to go 5 years younger. Okay. I didn't even want to do that. And she and I could have definitely got married, and she wanted to so badly, you know? And I remember that, but yeah, but that R. Kelly and Aaliyah, that was a little bit, you know, let Aaliyah grow up a little bit, but she didn't as well. All I know is rock the boat. Yep. I thought Aaliyah was 18. No, Lawrence, she was not 18 when she got married. That's the problem. You do know that R. Kelly went to jail, and he's facing federal charges, right? He had a ring of a lot of underage and all kind of other stuff. He was pimping and doing all kind of stuff. And of course, Aaliyah is not with us, so they can't use that, but they have enough else. R. Kelly didn't care. Yeah, he had so much talent. You got that right. Nah, her music still good. Well, yeah. She was 15. Yes. She got married. Fake ID said she was 18. Yeah, she was 15. And I thought she was 18 when I saw her music video. When I found out she was 15, that changed a whole lot. I was like, okay. I'm like, Sade, yeah. Hey, Paradise. That voice of hers, man. I'm pretty sure there are folks here today because of Sade. Y'all know what I mean? They were listening to Sade. Got him in the mood. Sade was the OG. She was provocative. Yeah. She still looks hot. Yeah, I mean, she still looked good. But it was the voice and that sultry attitude that got me. It wasn't so much her looks. And that band that she had really made that was a very important part of who she was. That band deserves props too. Man. Woo! The memories. Memories. All alone in the moonlight. Yeah. With yo, Sweetest Taboo, you got that right. Paradise, Sweetest Taboo, my favorite. I bought her DVD, I mean her CD. You know I did. Sorry, didn't see the politics comment. That's fine. I don't mind saying nope to it. We win, we win. You slipped up. Yeah, it's no problem, King. We just don't talk about it. I was typing up my R. Kelly comment and it went right by. So who you telling on Shaedow? Nope, too young. For me, it's more like seeing people old enough to drink legally. But I'm like, nope, that's my daughter's age. Tell me about it. I see, there's a difference in what you're looking for in a relationship. All right. Now, I'm saying that, but don't be mad if one day you find out that I married somebody 20 years younger than me. I don't see it happening, but don't be surprised. You know, if she's in her 30s, don't be surprised. But what I'm after in a relationship, I'm trying to build a relationship with this other person, and I would like to have some stuff in common. And it would just be something like all this stuff I'm talking about. A lot of you can't even relate because you're too young. And that's what I would be dealing with if I married somebody that age that could be young enough to be a daughter of mine. What we gonna talk about? But now, not everybody's the same way. And like I said, I'm learning. And like I said, I'm not willing to, I'm more willing to at least check and see where their head's at, because I wasn't willing before. I mean, I wasn't even hearing it. I'm like, how old are you? Next. You know, say, you what? You're 20? Yeah. Go on, little girl. Go away. 25? Yeah, leave me alone. Old enough to be your daddy. That's pretty much, that was my attitude. Okay? Just letting down. In and out, dropping a fly by like. All right, YH, how you doing, man? Why couldn't R. Kelly just be more like LL Cool J? LL Cool J is hot as... That skit Chappelle did on R. Kelly was hilarious. I don't think I saw that one. Folks here today because of Sade. They are. She got him in the mood, and it was over with. Next thing you know, 9 months later after Sade, people went half on a baby listening. I'm telling you. You nasty. Temple, what's up, man? How you doing? What is going on? What's going on? Haters want to hate. Lovers want to love. I don't even want none of the above. Okay. All right. Ain't mad at you, man. Ain't mad at you. Do your thing. What you doing? Oh. Temple giving me emojis. Jada Murphy. What is up? How you doing? You pulled 6-star Mr. Negative and a 5-star Penny Parker. I'm still going for Penny Parker. But I'm trying to finish up the Summer of Pain. Summer of Pain is going to end tomorrow. Whereas the Penny Parker arena will end Thursday. So I'm still grinding, but I'm getting the basic one done. Once I get to 12, that'll be it for this arena. I still haven't done the Summoner Trials, but I'm already at 1 million, so I just need to run that 3 more times. So we're on pace. But that was a lot that I had to do in a short period of time, and I got everything done. Well, I still got 2 paths left in Summer of Pain, but yeah. Clutch Turkey, hello, hello, how you doing? Well, 55 versus 35 is different than 35 versus 15. Exactly. I had a rule, Pedro, even when I was 18, my rule was you had to be on my side. In other words, you had to be at least, if I was 16, then 15 would be all right. But when I was 17, you needed to be 17. When I was 18, you needed to be 18. Or 19 or 20, because I liked some of the older girls, But that was my rule. I didn't care. If I was 18 and she was 15, no. We can wait. And nothing would be happening. And when I was in college, there were times that they were trying their best. Little fast somebodies. And they weren't that younger. There was like 3 years different, 3 or 4 years, but they were on the wrong side of 18. So, no. Once they turn 18, now we can talk. 9 months later, after Sade, you listening to Usher. This is my confession. Usher, man. You know what's funny about Usher Raymond? So I used to collect music videos. And I remembered a music video by this little boy. And I only saw it once. And later, people were telling me about Usher Raymond. This is years later. And I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? And I saw him and I was like, wait a minute. Was that him? And I went back through my VHS tapes, because that's where I had them all saved, and found that video, because I used to have an index of all of it. So I knew exactly which tape and what timestamp to find that video. And I went back, and sure enough, it was Usher Raymond. And it was so funny. He had all these girls dancing around him, little girls around his age, And I was like, okay, so that's Usher. He done grown up. But I mean, he still looked the same, just an older version, But I had not heard or seen anything from him since that video, so I had no idea. I just kind of remembered the name. Don't know why a 35 would want a 55-year-old. There are those that actually prefer going for the older guys. They're sick of guys their age. Sometimes they have daddy issues. They just like older men. Just like some guys like younger women. They like older men. Hey, what can I say? When I worked at a music shop and Temple, you'll remember, where there was this one guy, he was a musician, and he was so proud of the fact that he was married to a woman who was 30 years younger than he was. He was in his 60s. Okay? She was 30 years younger than he was. I said, okay, you go ahead. He was proud of that. In my teens, I knew guys checking girls 4 or 5 years younger, was shocked with them. Now, yeah, I couldn't conceive of seriously dating anyone more than 15 years younger. Yeah, well, you see me. And I'm more open to it now after that young lady died than I was before. That changed me. Because before that, I wasn't even talking. There was nothing you could say to me. You just be like, you too young. Go home. I wouldn't even entertain it at all. And I'm still not going after it. Yeah, well, I'm not going after anybody, but you know what I mean. The most that I am willing is not to push him away right off. I'll at least, you know, hear him out, talk to him, get to know him, and then make a decision. Because before I wouldn't even give him a chance. I wouldn't give him the time of day. Not even close. Yeah, when Usher came out, he was a little shrimp. Yeah. He had a growth spurt between albums. Tell me about it, man. Yeah, showing your age. Yeah, you know it. My wife is 1 year older than me, and she is gorgeous. Hey, that's what's up, man. And see, the funny thing is, your wife is probably, well, I don't know how old you are, but probably still young enough, possibly, to be my daughter. Maybe. Depends. Don't tell me. But if she's 30, then she could be my daughter. If she's, well, 35, barely if I had one really, really young. But 30 for sure. Need to put it away. Blah. Dominique, what is up? How you doing, man? Yep, I remember. I wonder how they're doing. Well, you know, Temple, you know they got a divorce, right? I don't know if you know the latest. It's kind of sad and somewhat ironic. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You got that right. All right, brother, gotta go. All right, take care, man. Not in my case. 36 here. What's up, Dad? I would have to have done it when I was underage, but I could. I'll be 37. Okay, so not quite old enough to be you guys' dad, because I'm 50. But I could. If I had y'all when I was young, really young, I could. I'm less than 8 years behind you. Oh yeah, see, you're fine. Say, oh no, I didn't. I need to call her. So, Temple, and this will tie in with what we're talking about. I don't want to put their names out there, but Temple knows who I'm talking about. Speaking of younger, I used to work for a music shop, and it was a husband and wife team doing it. She was, I believe, about 20 or so years younger than him. And I'm not talking about the musician, Temple, that married the woman 30 years younger than him. This is our bosses, because you worked there for a little bit. They were, I think they were like 20 or 30 years, 25 maybe, difference. Well, she left him and went to an old boyfriend. Okay, she left him, got back with an old boyfriend that had liked her all this time. All right? And he passed away, Temple. Her old husband, who is like 20, 25 years older than her, is still there. And the boyfriend that was her age died. When I heard that, I was like, whoa. Usher was set to be big and something happened. He came back, but the first time I heard of him was Pop Your Collar. There was a documentary on what happened to Usher. And I don't remember all the details. But there was a documentary on exactly what happened. And from what I understand, he is still kind of doing music. But he's lost that something that he had that they were trying to market. There's nobody who compares to the legend of Hugh Hefner. Playboy Mansion, man. You got that right. Yeah, Temple. Tell me how deep that was. And see, that's why when I see stuff like this happen, and it happened with the young lady that I was talking about earlier, I'm like, you know what? None of us know how long we have. We're sitting here worried about age, you know, as long as they're not underage, obviously. But we're sitting here worried about, oh wait, she's 10 years younger than me. Oh, that's too young and all that. we don't know how long we got, you know, and too many of my friends have died that were younger than me. So we don't know. We don't know. Drew Hill. I remember Drew Hill. But yeah, so who knows? Who knows, man? But I'm not pursuing anybody, not looking for anybody. So unless somebody finds me somehow, I don't see that happening. The Kellerminster. How you doing? Do you think Guillotine will get her buff soon? Because just pulled her as a 5-star. From what I understand, she is supposed to be getting a buff, but I don't know when. But congratulations. She is a pretty decent champion already, even though you don't see a lot of people using her. So that rework of hers, who knows? She may suddenly become really good. Oh man, them trips down memory lane, man. I always remember, and I start thinking about that one song. This song's dedicated to my homie in that gangster lean. Why'd you have to go so soon? It seems like yesterday we were hanging round the hood. Now I'm gonna keep your memory alive like a homie should. I remember when I first heard that song, I had tears in my eyes because I was remembering even at that time some of my homies that wasn't here. And even now, I'm remembering some of my homies that are not here, you know? Keith Sweat. Oh, man. I know I told y'all this story, but maybe some of y'all weren't here when I told it. This is back in college. I met a young lady at a club, and she was 17, turning 18. And when this story happened, she was 18. Because like I said, I don't play that. I was, I think, 19 at the time. And I had a Camaro. And one of my boys, what we would do, you know, because she didn't have a car or anything, her sister, she basically said we would meet her after the club. Her sister went with us, which, you know, dangerous, you know, who knows what could have happened, but we were nice folks, fortunately, you know. I mean, you just imagine this. Her sister left her younger sister with 2 guys from the club in a car. She wouldn't know where we took her, you know. But anyway, so what we were to do, she gave us some time to be alone in the car, though. So I'm sitting in the back seat with the young lady, and my boy is in the front because he's playing chauffeur while I got her in the back seat. And she is obviously inexperienced, okay, but wants to get the experience. And I'm sitting here, and I no pressure from me. I was a very odd guy, okay? I didn't pressure girls, period. You want to do it? I'm happy, let's go. If you don't want to, okay. We don't got to do nothing. We can sit here, hold hands, cuddle, whatever you want. And so she's sitting on my lap, you know, kind of, we're laid out on the back seat, and she's sitting kind of, you know, so we're almost sitting side by side, you know, laid out. And, you know, she's sitting here, she's wanting to just kiss, but apparently she wasn't, I don't know if she's ever kissed or wasn't used to kissing, or she was just nervous. I don't know. And so what she would do is she'd be like, okay, you know, and so I would go to kiss her. And I would move in slow because I didn't want to frighten her or startle or anything. And every time I would get really close to her lips, she'd be like, okay, I can't, you know, all of that. And I'm like, you know, we don't have to do anything if you don't want to. No, I want to. I'm just like, okay. I was like, if you want to, then, you know, she's like, I'm nervous, you know. I'm like, okay, just don't move. If you want to, just don't move. And I'll do it. Okay? Just don't move. And we went like that back and forth. Now, the reason that I mentioned this is because you mentioned Keith Sweat. My tape deck was busted. So I had a boom box in the front seat with Keith Sweat tape playing. Okay, so that was our music. And while she's like doing this, you know, back and forth thing, Keith Sweat came, the lyrics came on, the chorus. You may be young, but you're ready. Y'all remember that one? You may be young, but you're ready. And when we heard that, we started laughing, right? Now, I want you guys to picture this. I told you how we were laid out. She laughed and put her head down. Now, my boy in the front seat, he don't know what's going on. He sees her dip her head down. Okay? That's all he could see from the mirror. Okay? That's all he could see. Her head go down. And then she comes up and talking about the kissing thing. She said, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I was sitting there, you know, kind of laughing with the Keith Sweat thing because I thought it was just so funny. He swerved because we were driving. He swerved. And I glared at him because I'm trying my best not to laugh at her to make her feel worse. You know, I don't want to make her feel bad like I'm laughing at her. But he's almost making me laugh because I know what it looked like to him. And so I'm trying not to laugh in her face because I wouldn't be able to explain it, you know, and oh my goodness. So finally, you know, our time was up. You know, she gave us a certain amount of time that we could drive around and all of that. And then we would meet at this one gas station. And then she would get out, you know, and go on with her sister. So what she does, she gets out of the car. And before she goes over to her sister, she runs over, kisses me, and then runs over to her sister and gets in the car. So she finally gives me a kiss, just a little peck, you know, nothing, you know, too serious or anything like that. And so I'm just like, all right, you know, we'll see you. And then we drive off. And I tell him, hold on, pull over. And I curled up laughing because, see, he still didn't know. And I know what it looked like. And I said, man, I know why you was laughing. He was like, wait, what? And I said, she was not doing that. He was like, oh. And I told him what happened. And he said, oh, man, I thought she had done that. And he was worried that he had caused her, when he swerved like that, he was afraid that he had caused her to, shall we say, do me some injury. Okay. I tell you, some of the stories, man, some of the stories. But yeah, that's what it made me. Speaking of, have you seen my Camaro lately? No, Temple, I haven't seen you lately. A lifetime of memories going down the drain. I'd like to keep stepping, but I can't hold back the pain. And I can't go that high. I tip my 40 to your memory. Take a drink and I start to think and I know one day soon we'll be hanging out. All right. Yeah. Whose fault is that? Yours. You refuse to come and visit me. Well, actually, with COVID, my mom don't want to have visitors with COVID concerns. But before COVID, it was your fault. Now it's just COVID. We live like hermits nowadays. But yeah, guys, it was something. Because see, me and that same guy, we've had some adventures. Okay, let's just say that we've had some adventures with that same Camaro. Because we college, and I had a car. He didn't have a car yet. When he graduated, his dad gave him a car as a gift. But I had a car that I bought. Ay, come on. Woo! But oh man, if that car could speak, the stories it would tell. Oh wait, I already got 12 million. Why didn't anybody tell me? I got all caught up in my story and remembering stuff. Let me tell you. Now this one, Temple, if you're still here, this happened when I was still across the street from you. I'm not gonna mention his name, but C is his name. So you know who I'm talking about. I think it was his first wife. His first wife, I told him not to marry that girl. She was his party buddy, and he was looking around, ready to settle down, and decided, you know what? We hit it off well and everything. I was like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So there was an incident when we were in college, me and this guy, because we were college friends, where we almost, let's just say me, him, and a young lady, almost. But I was able to pull away, and it was not easy, let me tell you. Because the girl that was involved, I really liked her. Okay, I fell in love with her, and it was not easy. Okay, let me tell you, she would have been with it. She was just, oh yeah, both of you, oh yes. And I was like, yeah, I know I want to, but I shouldn't. But I want to, but I shouldn't. And I'm telling you, I was out there. I went out to the because we were in the dorm when this happened. We were in the boys' dorm. We had snuck her in. I never stayed in the dorm. He was in the dorm. So we were in his dorm room, and I snuck her up into that room. And we were having ourselves a little fun. And let me tell you guys, I was out on the hallway bashing my fist into the wall. That's how difficult it was. Now, mind you, I had the car. He didn't have nobody, neither one of these guys had a car. And I was going to have to take her back home. And I was out there just bashing because I was like, ugh. And the other guy that I was just talking about that had been driving the car that other night, he saw me out there and he was like, what's going on? What's wrong? You know? And I couldn't even tell him, because even talking about it, I might have gone back in the room. Okay? It was that much of a temptation for me. It was rough. I had to distance myself. And even then, I was still too close. So, now, fast forward, years later, both me and this guy still friends, and we are now both living in Georgia. He stayed with me for a little bit while he found work and then was able to get his own place. He married this girl. And then he brought her over for me to meet. This is when I was across the street from you, Temple. He brought her over there for me to meet. Do you know what she said when she saw me? She said, "Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. Oh, wow." And then she turns to her husband, who clearly had a big mouth, because her husband had told her about what had almost happened with me, him, and that other young lady. And she was intrigued and she wanted it. And she was asking right in front of me and him if perhaps that was a possibility. She said, you know what one of my, my fantasies is, and she was like, and she's telling him, it's like, and you said that you and him, y'all almost, did that. And I'm looking at him like, you told her that? I'm like, oh, you, okay, I see. And he, of course, knows better. And he was like, no, girl, no. So I didn't have to say anything. I said, man. And afterwards, I didn't say a word then. Afterwards, because that's the kind of girl I saw she was. And I had never met her. I'd only heard about her from him. And I told him, you don't marry that girl. He did. He eventually got a divorce. And she spitefully took half of everything. He came home from work one day and she had gone through. And let me tell you what she did. His games. She left him the game system, but took half of the video games that he had. He's a DJ. He had a trunk full of music, CDs. She took half of those. He had a trunk full. She took half of those. And the bed, I think she took the mattress and left him the box spring, I think. That's what happened. Or she took the mattress and left him the box spring. Or she took the box spring and left him the mattress. I can't remember, but that's what she did. She went through the entire house, taking half of stuff. He had a toaster oven and a microwave. She took one of those. And he was like, you know what? That it's worth it to be rid of her. If that's all she takes, that's fine with me. Never saw her again either. All right, let's get that DJing going. All right. Swing, bada, swing. You got it right. Easy. What's up, man? I see LordShaedow is reliving his dirty college days. Shit. That's the only days I can relive that were dirty. Diary of a crazy, mad black woman. You got that right. Psychotic. What's up, Carson? Yeah, that girl. I'm telling you. By the way, my friend likes girls that got a little weight to them. His wife was a good double my size, I would say. She was a big girl. She was tall. She was much taller than me. I think she was close to 6 foot. And she was pretty hefty. I wouldn't be lifting her up. I'll tell you that. He had it rough even after that. Yeah, he did. But he's married now for the 3rd time. He moved. He's living in Texas now. And from what I understand, it looks like 3rd time's the charm. The girl that he's married to now, she seems to be ride or die with him. So, 3rd time's the charm. Oh, man. The things that I have in my life. Let me tell you. Oh, man. Memories. Memories, memories, memories. Now, I don't know how to fight with this Spider-Man 2099. Woo! And stun me. Whoops. Ah, well, don't matter. Dang, I was in Texas earlier in the year. Yeah, he moved there. And I send him emails every once in a while. And he responded. And seems to be doing okay, but you know, I have a feeling that if he wasn't doing okay, he wouldn't tell me. I don't think he would tell me. And if, you know, if he got divorced, I doubt he would tell me for a while. But man, apparently a lot of people treated her, his wife, pretty badly. And he had a chip on his shoulder where she was concerned. He was very defensive about her. And we almost had it out. Now get this, Temple. This is why he got upset with me early on. When he told me about her, I had never met her. He told me about her and that he was getting married and whatnot. I didn't seem to be really excited for him. And I didn't seem to like her. And we finally talked it out because I was wondering, he was like cold to me for a while. And I'm just like, what's going on? What did I do? And so he finally told me that. And I'm like, bruh, I said, I don't even know her. You've never introduced me to her. I've never met her. How can I tell you whether I like her or not when I don't know anything about her? I've never even seen her. You know? I was like, that's not even really fair to me. You know, I'm just like, okay. You know, you're getting married. Cool. But I don't know. And I finally... Oh, yeah, we about to get hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. See, you saw that. He just wouldn't fire his special off. And I'm not too worried about it. Oh, wait. I won. I thought I was dead. Never mind. I thought I was dead. I really did. But anyway. Yeah, so, you know, when he told me that, and when I did finally meet her, she seemed nice. And I told him, I was like, she seems to be a good match for you. Now, remember, I told him not to marry that other girl. This one, she's older, more mature. I believe she had like adult children already and everything. And she seemed to be a good match for him. You know, but that was after I actually met her. You know, I'm just like, man, you can't expect me to be like, ooh. You know, he was just getting a divorce from my stepsister, by the way. And so it just looked like he was just running around getting married and, you know, and here he was telling me about some girl that I didn't even know, had never met, and he was expecting me to be excited for him. That ain't me. I gotta meet him first. His first wife, after I met her, it only confirmed what he had told me. But with this one, he never talked. It was a surprise. He never talked about her. I didn't know he was dating her or anything like that. But it seems like some of the people that he introduced her to did not welcome her very well. But that's not my fault. That was not my fault at all. Oh, it ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. All right, so Emma and Ghost are going to be the next path that I do. And I'm tempted to start the Mysterio path and do it over time. You know, like if I get another path done tonight, I may start the Mysterio path and do, you know, maybe get through Mysterio, maybe get through Rogue, and then start on the Grandmaster, and then just pause it. And when I feel like it, come back, do a little bit more of the Grandmaster. That might not work out. It might be that I'm just going to sit there and do it for a while and try to get him down. But I'm gonna take my time. Take my time with that last one. Alrighty. Woo. Hey, hey. All right. Woo, caught him looking. Caught him with that nice intercept. Oh, you and your unblockable. Ooh. Emma and Mysterio were my last paths. The Mysterio link is nice. No, it's not. It's the hardest one. Hey, dude, what are your thoughts on Kitty Pryde? I only have secondhand thoughts, Easy, because I have not looked into her myself. I have not looked up any deep dives. I've been too busy trying to get all the celebration arenas done, the Summer of Pain done at the same time, still wanting to get all the shards that I can get from the arena and all the units. But from what I have heard, she looked like she's going to be another one of them OP mutants coming into the game. That's what it looks like. So there's some hype around her. I saw KT1. He's like, woo, 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 and he's excited. And I've heard from a few other YouTubers that they're excited. So we'll see. Boop-shilly. Seems like after I rebooted my phone, this game is more responsive, but I keep getting booted about every hour. Yeah, they still haven't fixed the crashes. I've only seen the deep dive, so you've seen more than me. She looks like a top 3 champ of 2021. Looking at that Ghost Synergy. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. You got me interested. I'm gonna look it up. Because right now, Shang-Chi and Hercules are the top 2 for 2021. So we'll see. And of course, I will be grinding for her in the arena to grab the 5-star, not trying to get no 6-star of her. But I gotta collect them all. And I really want to try and get Hitmonkey. I wish I had Hitmonkey. I would do the if I had him ranked up, I would do the Emma path with Hitmonkey. But I already used Aegon, so can't do that. But I would have done it with Hitmonkey and used a different champ for Sim Supreme path. Shang-Chi and Herc are top 2 by far. Yeah. And in my opinion, Herc is a top 5 champ in the game right now. I can see that. He right now, he is so much fun. And with them constantly putting True Focus everywhere, so that I can't use my ghost. You know, it's like, really? Really? That's the best y'all could do. It's like, yeah, you have ghost, but we're gonna make it so you can't use her anywhere. And it don't hurt just ghost. You know? That true focus, no bueno. They need to keep that out of here. Everywhere I see true focus, that's basically them saying, we don't want you to use ghost and quake. At least not as effectively as they have been used. I don't know. I remember when Scarlet Witch ran rampant, they had the dull node to try and, curtail her power, but it hurt everybody else. That dull node was horrible. True focus, I don't think is as bad as the dull node was in terms of the effect, because dull affect every champion, while true focus affects a few, but it doesn't affect as many as the dull, but it's still horrible. Still horrible. But yeah, Hercules is definitely one of my favorite champs to play with right now. And I was going to use Hercules against Darkhawk and Rogue. I was going to. But folks were like, you got Corvus, rank 3? Use Corvus. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to mess with his charges and all this other stuff. And I watched a few videos and I'm like, okay, it's not really that bad, I guess. Rocked it. You guys saw the fight. Solo Darkhawk. So I did get some solos. You know, I can't remember all that I soloed, but I soloed Darkhawk. Soloed just this morning. Soloed Venom and the Adaptoid. Trying to remember if I soloed anybody else. Let me see. Who else did I fight? With who? Yeah, Mr. Sinister. I soloed. Hydra Adaptoid. I took 1 revive on that path with Doom. Yeah. So Venom, Hydra Adaptoid, Mr. Sinister, and Darkhawk were the solos. But not that bad. Not that bad at all. Given the rewards, yeah. Definitely not bad. After last year's Summoner Showdown, I'm surprised they haven't nerfed or noted against Quake sooner. Yeah. You see, you don't have Quake as a 6-star. And I doubt they're going to bring her back. But now that they have a counter for her, she might come as a 6-star. Because they know they can stop her anytime they want. If they don't want this to be a Quake fight, true focus everywhere. Global node, true focus. If they just want to say no to Quake and Ghost. Because even though you can use Ghost with true focus on, you basically limit her, and most of the time people aren't going to bring Ghost. They'll bring somebody else. How many revives for Rogue? That was with Corvus, and I used 3. Should have been 2, but she acted like a butt. And I didn't do anything special. Just went in there and whacked away every time she wasn't unstoppable. And that was it. But a couple of times, she refused to fire a special. And only when she was unstoppable, and then she would just back me into a corner. But yeah, I almost had her down after 2, but I had to use a 3rd one to finish her off, because that second run at her, she acted like a butt. Or was that, let me see. Yeah. Second run, she acted like a butt and required me to finish it up with a 3rd run. Redwood, what's up? How you doing, man? Drop it in for that like. Appreciate you, man. Have a good stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. True focus is dog poop. There are a bunch of champs that it nerfs. Yes. But it's still not as bad as dulled. There are a bunch, but dulled affect more because it affected everybody. Well, it wouldn't affect everybody now, but anybody that relied on crits for damage, dulled affected them. In fact, I believe it would have affected even those that didn't crit. It would have still nerfed their damage. But yeah, I hate True Focus. I went into the side quest, the up, down, down one, and Ghost took care of the first two, no problem. Iceman, done. You know? And then I went to the boss, and I just got getting smacked up. I hit pause. Yeah. I'm like, are y'all serious? Y'all serious right now? If I had known that, I would have brought in a different team, but yeah, I was not happy. I don't think we have as many stories that the chat don't know about. I don't know. At least not stories that I'd be telling them. Because I did tell them about some of the stories, you know, in the gaming, some of my gaming experiences. World of Warcraft, Dark Age of Camelot. Told stories from there as well. Can't remember the last time I saw it dulled. Big Blue says, what was that? Variant 4? Yeah, because dulled, no bueno. But it was to counter one champion, Scarlet Witch. And it hurt everybody. Everybody. Woohoo! Oh man. Yeah, Variant 4 does seem like ages ago. How many paths have you done, Big Blue? Are you trying to explore it? Or you gave up on that? And how is your controls doing most recently? You know, minus the special 3 not stunning or anything like that. 1, and I will not go in again. Fair enough. Given what you dealt with that one run was enough. But I will say this. This last run, hopefully they fixed the control issues because that run was smooth. I did not get hit by a special 1, I don't think. I may have gotten hit by one special 1. If I did, it was my fault. But I didn't get hit by a special 1 because of the dex issue. It worked well. Ooh, 80 revives. I was afraid that that's where I was headed. But that was just one path. I think I used like 20 on path 2 and again on path 3. And it was because of the control issues. And then this last one, no control issues, 12. So I'm gonna jump back into it later on while the controls are still working, because I remember when they thought they had a fix before and it seemed okay at first and then got worse again. And for some people, it was just worse. Oh yeah, WoW and Dark Age of Camelot. Yep. I've even told those stories. But the nice thing about those stories is that we have new people that weren't necessarily here when I told those stories. And hopefully the people that were here don't mind hearing it again. All right. Instead of giving me 15 revives, I would like my units and 1,100 4-hour crystals back. Whew. That's how many I have too. And I knew I was going to open those up. I was definitely not looking. Oh, wait. Hold up. Did I already claim it? Nope, I didn't. Claim it. Claim it. Look at that. Cosmic, skill, science, and mystic. Done. Just got the tech and the mutant. And we're done with it. If all of my runs have been... You know what? I'm tempted here. Let me see if it'll if I could give you guys a glimpse. But if all of my runs were like that run, I would be fine. But don't take energy, so it don't matter. I even told stories about lineage. Although I didn't mention the name, I don't think. This is pretty much how the fight went. And she is Sig 80. He's not playing the way he was before, though. And I didn't get hit like that before. But anyway, that's how the fight went. Just baiting out the special ones over and over again. And if he's more aggressive, which he wasn't there, what'll happen is you'll get more and more furies, you'll hit harder, and it'll act like a taunt. So he'll fire more special ones, which will give you more furies, over and over and over. But that's kind of how it went. All right. But that's gonna do it for now, guys. See, I hate when the game lags mid-combo. That puts me off all the time. Yeah. I don't think I have heard a story of yours only once. That's because you've been here for so long. You're bound to hear it 3 and 4 times. Let's see. Diablo. Yep. I don't think I've told them stories about Diablo, though. Don't forget to grab those special objectives before the timer runs out. Oh, you know I will. I'll be doing that right away. I'm just waiting so I can do it all in one video. Claim them all. But you know, that would be, I would cry. I will break down the 80 revives. 40, no controls at the beginning of the fight. 5 hit combo, dead. 30, no dash. Ugh, yeah. 3 blunders, fight over. 10 revives, whoops on me. Yeah. So when Gabam makes right with those 70 revives that were due to the game, suck it, we could be friends again. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But that's going to do it, guys. Let's see who's streaming. We can give them a little raid. But yeah, Parasite, this last update, smooth. I didn't even realize that they had done a server-side update, but I felt it because everything worked. There was no evade bug, there was no parry bug, there was no really any control issue. So yeah. Everyone is streaming. Wow. Let me see. Maybe we'll catch somebody that we haven't rated before. Let's see who I see. Ludimators. Ooh. We haven't done him. Brian Perkins. Okay. Ilac. Okay. Let's do you have Luda? Let's go to Luda. Big Blue. So Big Blue is going to post up a link. If everybody will follow that link to another YouTuber and type out hashtag out of the shadows like this. All right, so there's the link. And I'll be over there for a little bit, but then I need to take a break before I do another path. But take care, everyone. Next time you see me, I will have done all of the SOP, full exploration. And I have to do it, of course, before you'll see me again streaming. And I have to take my sister downtown. She's going to Dragon Con and needed a ride downtown. So I'll be taking her downtown after the stream. But I'll be done with all of that before that. Harmony, hello, hello. So take care. And you all have a blessed day.